What's up, friends? Welcome back to my channel. I hope you all are doing well. Today is going to be my October favorites. I know I'm a little bit delayed, but better late than never. I was making a lot of content for the Sephora sale, but now that that is over, we are back to our original programming. So I'm a little late on this video. Also, let's get the elephant out of the room. My hair is huge today. A lot of you have noticed I've been playing around with my new Dyson Airwrap. That's not a favorite because I just got it. I am still testing it out, and I do plan on doing a review after I've been using it for maybe a couple of weeks, but comment down below. Let me know if you have any tips for me. Let me know if you like my hair today. I feel like a Stepford wife. I feel like I should be hosting a dinner party or like at a racetrack or something like that. So comment down below and let me know how you think I'm doing with my Dyson Airwrap. If you are new here, welcome to my channel. My name is Sophia and this is my channel where we talk about all things beauty and luxury. Every single week I upload new content on all the newest beauty releases on the market. So if you love luxury and you love makeup, then you're in the right place, my friend. Hit that subscribe button to join our fam. And you can also click that notification bell to hear about every time I upload a new video. I know a lot of you guys like my favorites videos, so don't forget to give me a big thumbs up. It really helps me out. I'll be linking everything in the description box down below. You guys know the drill. Most of my links are affiliate links. If you guys are doing any shopping this holiday season like I am, shopping through those links is a great way to support my channel. One of the other reasons why this video is a little bit later in the month is because last week I did a collab with my friend here on YouTube, Jennifer from All Feisty. I will link her channel down below. And we picked out our top 5 items from all of the holiday releases. So in a way, that was kind of like my favorites video. So I am not going to be talking about those 5 products today. If you guys want to see my top 5 products from all of the holiday releases that have been launched so far, then check out that video. I'll put the link down below. These are going to be the other products that I specifically was loving during the month of October, and I have a couple of fails to share with you guys as well. Okay, party people, let's start off with some skincare. My first favorite so far is this. This is the moisturizer from Refer. I told you guys in one of my most recent hauls that Refer gifted me some of their skincare products. I did not request them. They just gifted them to me in PR, and boy, I'm glad they did because I actually really love their skincare. I've been using it, I guess, for about 2 or 3 weeks now. So I've been using their products for a while, and this is the one that is my absolute favorite. This is the Intense Hydration Cream. This is essentially a very thick moisturizer. You can use it on your face. I love to use it on my hands. You can definitely use this as a really nourishing hand cream as well. One of the reasons why I like this is because I have very dry and dehydrated skin. It's starting to get a little cold outside. We're definitely not into winter here in Boston, but we're definitely getting there, and my skin is afraid. And I love that this is so thick. I will show you guys what it looks like. It's actually a very similar consistency to my beloved Creme de la Mer. You guys know I bought some more of that in the Sephora sale, but if you don't want to spend the price tag on the Creme de la Mer, I actually think that this is a fantastic alternative. Look how thick and creamy and cocooning it is, but I will say it still sinks into the skin very well. It sits very well underneath my makeup. I can put makeup on top. I don't get any greasiness, anything like that. If you have oily skin, they do have a more lightweight version, but I really like the Intense Hydration Cream. It's just a good moisturizer. I also like the fact that it's fragrance-free, it's essential oil-free, it doesn't have too many crazy promises and ingredients. It's got things like shea butter, niacinamide, macadamia seed oil, ceramides. These are all ingredients that I know. I don't like a lot of crazy fancy skincare. A lot of times when it comes to just my moisturizers, I just want something simple. I don't want it to clash with the actives that my dermatologist has prescribed to me. So this has been a huge, huge favorite. Sometimes I use it on my face, sometimes I use it on my hands, sometimes I use it on both. So I wanted to put this on your radar. Refer has been having a lot of really good deals recently as well. The second item that I've been loving, I mentioned in my recent Pass or Yes video, I think, and it is this product from Glossier. This is the bomb.com, but it's in their new holiday flavor, which is Swiss Miss. If you guys know me well, you know I love sweets and I really love hot chocolate, especially in the winter time. Hot chocolate season has already started here in my house. I love a little whipped cream on top. I love a little marshmallow on top. This is just a nice little treat when I'm done my skincare, when I'm done my makeup and I want to moisturize my lips. I just pop a little bit of this on. I had the coconut one before. That one was so good and I used every last drop, so I felt like I deserved another flavor. The color of this, I'll just show you guys here on my hand. The color of this is brown, but when you spread it out onto your lips, like, it's not really that much of a color. It's not much of a tint, so don't be worried. It is gonna deepen the tone of your lips just a little bit. See, look, it just kind of blended out into nothingness. I would say with these, don't go by the color, just go by the scent that you like. And I'll be honest, I don't think that there's anything groundbreaking about this formula. I can use my CeraVe healing ointment, but it's just a good lip balm. I love the scent. I like the packaging. It's fun. I know that Glossier is gonna be coming to Sephora, I think in January is what I'm hearing as well. So hopefully you guys can pick this up at Sephora. Maybe you can smell it in store as well. Now the back of my hand is super moisturized. In terms of foundation favorites, I've pretty much just been wearing one the entire month, and it is this one from Shiseido. This is the Shiseido Synchro Skin Self-Refreshing Foundation. Do you guys still love this? Because I still love this. I think that this is fantastic. This is a really good classic for me. I know that they came out with a newer one, which I think is supposed to be maybe a little bit glowier or dewier. I don't think I ever got to try that one because it kind of seems like this one is still the better one. What I like about this is that it's just so effortless to apply. It has a very smooth texture to it. I don't want to say silicone-y because I know that that sounds kind of bad. It sounds like it's, I don't know. A lot of people don't enjoy that kind of texture, but if you think about how something that has a lot of silicones just kind of smooths across the face, that's what you get from this. It's just so foolproof. In fact, this is the foundation that I often will recommend to my friends who maybe aren't makeup experts. They're a little bit more of a beginner. Maybe they're a little bit intimidated about applying foundation and base products, and they just want something that's gonna be very user-friendly, beginner-friendly. I think that this one is perfect. It does have broad spectrum SPF 30, which is good. It's just kind of a bonus for me. It's also oil-free. It comes with a pump cap. It's just a fantastic foundation. This is what I'm wearing on my face today. And if you guys have been watching any of my videos from the past, I don't know, 3 weeks, then basically in almost every single one, I'm wearing this foundation. It's just so good. By the way, I wear the color 220 Linen. This is one of the neutral shades, and I think that this is a pretty good match for me as well. This is one of my favorite foundations at Sephora. Good classic recommendation for foundation. For concealer, I've gotten back into the more full coverage KVD Good Apple Concealer. I don't know why I went back to this, but it's just so brightening. I obviously still love my Charlotte Tilbury Beautiful Skin Concealer, but if you guys are looking for an alternative of that one that doesn't have those mica pigments, I think this one is really good. It's not going to be as creamy, but it's still full coverage. It's still brightening, and somehow they've made this to be a pretty matte formula that doesn't dry out the eyes. And the color that I wear, which I always forget, is Light 105. These go pretty light. I had to go in store to get shade match for these, which I think I would probably recommend because these are pretty high coverage. It works perfectly for me. It's very brightening. This is what I'm wearing under my eyes today. And yeah, I just can't stop wearing this one. So this next one is kind of a favorite, but also a little bit of a fail. I will explain. This is the Danessa Myricks Lightwork Volume 4 Transcendence palette. I did a very in-depth review of this palette, showing you a couple of different looks with this, how you can make it more wearable, how you can sort of navigate this palette. And I had so much fun testing this product out. It really was a favorite for the month of October. These velvet chromes, oh my gosh. Let's swatch a couple of them actually. Let's see. I think this one, Out of Body, that one is my favorite one in the palette. I'll also swatch one of the more, I guess you could call it, wearable shades. This is called Nirvana. Oh my gosh, velvet is right. These are so incredibly smooth. I had so much fun using these. This is a really good formula. I really hope she comes out with some more palettes that include these velvet chromes. The part that was more of a fail for me was more so this middle row. And I explained in my review that while the chrome flakes that are here, while they are really cool and I still like to wear them, they do crease throughout the day. So they kind of ruin the longevity of the velvet chromes, which for me are perfectly long lasting. She also has these aqua chromes. These are water activated shades. I think that these perform well as a liner cleaner. But if you saw my review, you will know these are really kind of finicky to work with. They're a little bit more cumbersome. You have to mix them up with water. You have to create the perfect paste with the perfect consistency. When you put them all over the lid, they pretty much just flake right off. So it's kind of a favorite, but it's also a little bit of a fail because not everything in here was a slam dunk. But this isn't necessarily a favorite because I just got this like 2 days ago. But something that I wanted to show you all is the mini palette. This is the Mini Lightwork 3. This is not new. This has been around for a while. It's available at Sephora. I think it's out of stock right now at the Danessa Myricks site, but I got mine from Beautylish with my Beautylish gift card because I was really curious if this would be maybe a little bit more accessible for some of you guys and maybe a little bit more wearable. Apparently in the newer, bigger palette, she reformulated the velvet chromes to be even better. But I have to say, friends, I'm here to report these are still really, really good. The other ones, maybe a little bit softer, maybe a little bit more plush, but honestly, this is bomb. This is so good. This is actually what I have on my eyes today. I just went into this shade right here, Martian, and then I went in, you probably can't even like fully appreciate it in this lighting, but I went in with the shade Solar Rain on the lower lash line. I put Strawberry Moon on the inner corner, and then I took this cream shade Polaris and I put that on the center of the lid. This is fantastic, and I think one of the good things about this palette as well is that the shades, like the tones, are a little bit more wearable. When you look at Out of Body right here, it's a pretty insane color. Insane in a good way, by the way. Like the colors in the bigger palette, they are brighter and more vibrant. The ones in this palette, you can see right here, these are fairly neutral. And then this one that I'm wearing on my eyes today, look how beautiful and ethereal this looks. I think that you could wear this out and people would just think, wow, that's like such a beautiful shimmer. They wouldn't think, wow, like crazy multi-chrome on your eye. And then you have a nice little balance with these two brighter ones. And then these are perfect to use as toppers to kind of enhance either the look of the other ones or the look of maybe, you know, a neutral look that you created with one of your more neutral palettes. So I wanted to put this on your radar. Hopefully it comes back in stock on Danessa Myricks before she has all her Black Friday deals, but it's also available at Beautylish if you guys like me shop the gift card event, you have a gift card to spend. It basically made this 50% off. This is pretty expensive. It's $85. So I just wanted to let you guys know if you're interested in the volume 4, but you were kind of dismayed by that center row and you wanted something smaller, I do recommend this one. I know I talked about this already, but I need to give another shout out to this Tower 28 mascara. Oh my gosh, this is so good. Look at my lashes. This is so good. And I said in my Sephora haul, because I actually got this in the friends and family sale at the beginning of October, so I had a couple of weeks to test this out. I was telling you, I think this is very similar to the Cali Ray mascara. And you know what? I think it might be better. I've been using it for a little bit longer and I think it might be better. With one caveat, I think that the Cali Ray mascara is a little bit more longer lasting. I do notice after sort of the end of the day, especially if I've just kind of had a bit of a hard day or if it's humid outside, I will start to see, you know, my eyelashes kind of hit the top of my brow bone right there. I will see a little bit rub off. This is such a good mascara. If you guys love clean beauty, if you love tubing mascaras, if you're looking for something very long wearing, but you still want to get a lot of length and volume, this is so good. And I showed you in my Sephora haul, the brush has a really interesting shape. It's very curved. And the top of the brush, I'm not gonna do it because I got mascara all over myself last time, but if you sort of push the brush down, the sides of the bristles pop out. And one of you guys was telling me that's to make the top part of the bristles more flexible, so it kind of bends with your lash. And once you told me that, I definitely noticed that a lot more. When you go and you kind of rake it through, it's sort of like stretches up with your, did you guys like that move? It sort of stretches up with your lash. It's hard to explain, but it just does a fantastic job coating the lash. I still think the Cali Ray one It could potentially be better if you have shorter lashes because the brush is a little slimmer, thinner, and more manageable. But man, if you guys have not tried this, if you like the same kinds of mascaras as me, you like a lot of length, little bit of volume, and very, very long lasting, then I think you're really gonna like this mascara from Tower 28. For lips, this was another thing that I picked up in the Sephora Friends and Family sale. This is the Urban Decay, I always forget the name of it, liquid lip color, and this is in the shade Law of Attraction. I applied this and kind of did a little bit of a demo in that haul if you guys haven't seen it already. This is a beautiful brown tone. I will swatch it for you right here. Perfect for fall. They have a lot of really pretty shades. And the reason why I like this is that once you get it on the lips, it sticks so well without drying out. If you like something that's long lasting and you want it to kind of look like a cream lipstick, you know, not too much shine. This isn't actually a lip lacquer and it doesn't stain the lips. It is very much a liquid lipstick. If you want that liquid lipstick type of longevity, but you don't want your lips to get all crusty and dry, and I know a lot of you guys, you don't like to emphasize the lines on your lips, this is really, really great. I haven't tried anything quite like this in a while, to be honest with you. Everything has either been like a glossy stain or like the Lancome gel formula. Those are a little bit more of a stain as well. These aren't going to be as shiny. This is literally a liquid lipstick, looks like a moisturized cream lipstick on the lips. I wore this to like a little local country fair. I had ice cream, I had some drinks, I had food, all that kind of stuff, and it stayed like the whole time, and you can keep reapplying it and it doesn't get gross. So I wanted to put this on your radar. You do got to shake it up a little bit before you pop it on, but yeah, it's a fantastic product. I like the packaging as well. I think it's pretty edgy, pretty cool. So just wanted to put this on your radar. Let's chat about this masterpiece. I picked this up in the Beautylish gift card event. This is the Buffer Pro from Sonia G, and I just cannot put this down. This brush is so good. I know I'm a big Sonia G fangirl, but this is such a good brush. And you guys will know I'm a huge fan of the smooth buffer. That one is a little bit smaller. The bristles are a bit shorter, so it's a little bit denser. This one is wider. I like to use this for bronzer and blush. That's mostly what I've been using it for. You can also use it for finishing powder, for setting powder, but you guys know I don't use those super often, and when I do a little bit more of like a precise placement. So yeah, I have been applying my bronzer like this. It's perfectly diffused, but then it's so multi-purpose. You can also use it for a really beautiful diffused blush. I went to New York City last weekend, and you know, when you pack, you try and bring things that are very multi-purpose. I brought this and I use it for like every powder need that I needed. It was so easy, so quick. I absolutely love it. And a lot of you guys ask me, you know, are these brushes worth it? I think they are. I don't think that you need every single brush because a lot of them are multi-purpose, but a lot of you guys have told me in your comments that your makeup never turns out as good when you use these face brushes. They really, really make a difference. Let me know if you guys would like a comparison of most of my Sonia G face brushes. I have the Buffer Pro, the Smooth Buffer, I have the Niji Pro, I also have the new Jumbo Bronzer brush. Let me know if you want to see kind of a comparison and the differences between them, for whom I would recommend them. Is that something that would be helpful for you? Because a lot of you guys have been asking me which one should you get, and I would be happy to make that video. So comment down below if that's something that you'd like to see. You're probably seeing a trend here. A lot of these favorites are things that I picked up in the Sephora sales or the Beautylish gift card event. But for fragrance, I mean, are we surprised? It's my new Tom Ford fragrance. This is Bois Moroccan. I love this fragrance. If you guys like super woody fragrances for fall and winter, or you know, just in general, this is perfect. I also mentioned to you guys before that this is very much a unisex scent. So if you're somebody that sort of is drawn to maybe a more masculine scent, I think you're gonna like this. This is extremely woody. It's not gonna be as masculine as Oud Wood from Tom Ford. That one is very much characterized by that oud incense sort of scent. This one is a little bit softer. I feel like you get a little bit more of maybe vanilla or white flowers mixed in. It's not gonna be as smoky as Ebene Fumé. It is very much woody. I also adore the packaging. I mean, it's Tom Ford. All of the Tom Ford fragrances are so good. And this is strong, but it's not too overpowering. I like to spray this kind of like at the nape of the neck, just one spritz. If I want a little bit extra, I'll put one kind of in the center of the chest, and I feel like it diffuses nicely. I can still smell it after a couple of hours. It's there, but it's not incredibly overpowering. So yeah, this is really beautiful. If you guys are looking to treat yourself to a new fragrance this holiday season, this one would be good. And it's also a good one to check out for any of the men in your life, because like I said, men can definitely wear this as well. In terms of fashion favorites, definitely loving these new Meteorites hoops from APM Monaco. I know I've talked about APM Monaco so many times on my channel, but I seriously love this jewelry brand. I love these hoops. I like hoop earrings in general because they're very easy for me to throw on in the morning if I'm filming, if I'm working, leaving to go run errands, whatever. And my nails are pretty long right now, so some of my earrings are kind of a pain to put on. I don't know if any of you guys have that same problem, but these, oh, they're so pretty. I actually want to point out as well, the store manager pointed this out to me. What's really special about these is that they also put the crystals on the inside of the hoop. So when you're wearing it, you can see that continuation of the beautiful crystals. A lot of you guys have been asking me about these hoops. That's why I wanted to mention them as well. I featured these in my recent fashion haul. I do have a fall fashion haul here on my channel. I know that my fashion videos aren't as popular as my beauty videos, but I really love fashion, guys. So if you guys are looking for some interesting pieces or things that are going to be going on sale over the next couple of weeks, definitely check out that haul. Some of the things are a little bit trendy. Some of the things are just really great classics that you should keep your eye out for. And these were featured in that haul. My favorite bag of the moment has been this one from Prada. This is the Prada 2005 re-edition. I bought this bag, I think it was last year during the Massachusetts tax-free weekend, and I don't want to say it was an impulsive purchase, but it wasn't something that I was thinking of buying, and then when I heard about the tax-free weekend, I snatched it up because it was kind of something that I had been eyeing. I actually went into the store thinking I was going to buy a completely different bag from the nylon line, and then when the sales associate introduced me to this and was saying this is kind of like their most popular item and I tried it on, I had to get it. One of the reasons why I love this bag is, number one, it's very carefree. Like, you can't really get it dirty. It wipes clean. It matches everything. And during this time of year, I'm typically wearing a lot of silver jewelry, silver hardware. So this is kind of my go-to everyday silver hardware bag, if that makes any sense. But also, it's incredibly versatile because not only do you have this cute little chain strap, and this can be an adorable little going out bag, but it also has the bigger strap right here. I'll kind of lean back so you guys can see, with this cute little pouch. And this makes it perfect for every day. It kind of tones down the bag and makes it a little bit more casual. So I'll wear the strap during the day, you know, a little like weekend warrior, running my errands, maybe going out to brunch, watching a little football game. It's very, very practical. And then at night, I just clip off that top strap and I just use it like this as an evening bag. You also can unclip the little pouch here, and you can put this wherever you want. You can clip it onto your belt. You could, I don't know, clip it onto your shirt, onto a necklace. I don't know. You can put it wherever you want, on a backpack. So it's very versatile. You kind of get a lot for your money, even though it's nylon and it's still expensive. And then you guys know I love to be matchy-matchy, so I love to pair the bag with the Prada monolith boots. These were definitely an investment for me last year, but they really paid off. These really go with everything. I will insert some photos of me styling either the bag or the shoes or both. They are a chunky combat boot, but you'd be surprised. You can dress these up, you can dress these down. Each of the boots comes with this little buckle strap and the little pouch. So once again, you're getting a little pouch, and they do have a D-ring here on the top. So once again, you can attach it to anything. You could take this off, you can slide it onto your belt. These are super great. The one caveat that I have about these is that if you do have a bit of a wider foot like I do, I would probably suggest sizing up half a size, because this leather, I mean, it's nylon right here, but the rest of the boot is leather. It is a very structured leather. It's not like a supple, soft Italian moccasin that's just gonna like mold to your foot, for example. So if you have a wider foot, they might pinch a little bit. So I would just recommend sizing up half a size. Other than that, they're perfectly comfortable. They're super stylish. They go with everything, and they're definitely a favorite for the month of October. Those are all my favorites. Let's just talk about some fails, or I guess disappointments. I can't say that these are horrible products, but they were a little bit of a disappointment to me. I don't think you guys are gonna be surprised by these first two. It's the new cheek products from Pat McGath. Hear me out, hear me out. Let's start off with the highlighter. It's too glittery for me. It is just a little bit too glittery for my preferences. I know some of you guys said you like the glitter. That is fantastic, but this is just my personal preference. It's a little bit too glittery for me. I really like a lot of Pat McGrath's highlights, and they are a bit smoother in texture, the other ones that I own. I was disappointed because the tone of this is just so stunning, and obviously the embossing is absolutely magnificent. I really like what she did there. I don't really like the packaging that much. I kind of think this is a little bit lazy, but I do appreciate that it comes in this plastic and not cardboard component, so that feels nice. But yeah, unfortunately this one was just too glittery. And then when we take a look at the blush, this is Nude Venus 2. I actually don't have any problems with this. I think that the formula is fine and the color is beautiful. It's just so similar to the regular Nude Venus. It kind of seems redundant. She has so many pink blushes in her line. I was kind of hoping that she would come out with something a little bit different, but I do understand that this is very accessible for the holiday shopper. So for that, you know, I think it makes sense. I'm not super mad about it. I'm not super disappointed. I'm more disappointed about the highlighter because that was what I thought was going to be my favorite thing in the collection. But this one, I just felt like it was a little bit unnecessary. Another collection that wasn't bad, but it just wasn't amazing, were these new eyeliners from Victoria Beckham. These are the new glitter Kajal eyeliners, and I bought all 3 colors. I did a full review of all of them, did looks with every single one of them, and these aren't bad, but I have to be honest, I do just prefer the regular shimmery metallic formula that she has in the regular line. This color, which I think is called Gold Lame, this one is just very chunky. It's a bit hard to work with. I did give you guys some ideas on how you can use it, but this wouldn't be the one that I recommend to you. I would instead recommend the bronze, the sea gray. Those are very shimmery and elegant and beautiful, but they're not as chunky and they're not as patchy. I know it's a little bit hard to see right there, but if you guys go watch that review, you will see exactly what I mean. I do like the green, it's called green sequin, I believe, like the khaki colored one. That one is my favorite. So I don't think that these are like a huge fail or anything like that. I stand by what I said in my review, but I did mention in my review, I didn't think that these are like my favorite colors that she has launched so far. I mean, are you surprised that this is in the fail category for me? I know this isn't a horrible palette. I did finally post a full review of this for you guys. It went live today, the day that I am filming this favorites video. And I was perfectly honest with you guys. I felt like this palette had a lot of shortcomings. And what I'm noticing in a lot of the other reviews that I'm seeing from other beauty YouTubers is I think a lot of people like this palette. They just don't think that it's worth $68. And in my review, I go very much in depth about each of the 3 formulas that's in this palette, where I think the shortcomings are, what are the things that I would change about this palette. And I did a ton of comparisons just so, you know, to help you guys figure out if this is going to be right for you, because I have a lot of neutral palettes and I don't really need another one. So for me to pick up another one, it has to be something that I just really enjoy the experience of using. And unfortunately for this, it was kind of a disappointment for me. In fact, I have the box right here because I am thinking of returning it. I think I'm going to return this weekend, so I have money to pick up something else to review for you guys. I don't like doing that. I don't like to return a lot of makeup, but if I really don't like it and I don't think I'm really going to use it all that much, and if it's limited edition, so then you guys can't get it and then I can't do comparisons with it, there's really no point having this in my collection. So I'm either going to return it or I might give it to like my sister or my cousin or something like that, see if somebody wants it. Because like I said, it's not bad. It's just I wouldn't pay $68 for this. So I think if my family member gets this for free, they're going to be very happy with it. So yeah, comment down below. Let me know, did you pick this up? Did you get along with it? I know a lot of you guys are over on my other review video commenting on this right now, but unfortunately, I needed to include this. This is a fail for the month. Okie dokie, friends. Those are all the favorites and fails that I have to talk about today. Apologies that this video was a little bit late. There's just so much to cover during this holiday season. Sound off in those comments down below and let me know what your favorites and fails were for this month and what you thought of the picks that I had today. If you like this video, please don't forget to give me a big thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already. And with that, friends, I hope that you are having a fantastic day and I will see you in my next one. Goodbye.